Packers and the Cleveland Browns. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. This fielded at the 2. Touchdown, Packers! That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Gator. Check 53 is Mike. Watch 61. Matchbox lights. Hey, Delta. Check 6 guys. Fire.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be third down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
53 is the mic. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Look. Squeeze. Say. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Watch out. Watch out. Now. Watch out. Shoot.
He'll drop to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. A well-executed 22-yard gain. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
50, Check. Lucky. Yep. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Cut. Let's go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
Ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, exit. Check. 53's Mike. Check. Yeah. Defense wins championships, baby.
Shoot. He'll look to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Topper! Buzz! 53, Mike. Hey, get in the way. Hey! Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
2nd and 10.
Watch the screen.
This will be caught by Brown. 23 yards the pickup there. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. He's going to take him. And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going up top for Kupp. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Back, go. Step.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right over the left side is Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Slam.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
53 is the mic. I'm coming. Hey, foxtrot. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Double dog, that's the way. Switch. Check. Fair. Check 13. Showing that. Hey. Lead grip.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This complete to Jones. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Break. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
At the 7-yard line.
Greystone, grab it. 53 to Mike. 5.
They'll run here with Mack. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
6, bullet high.
At the Packers 1.
They'll run it with Mack. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Marlon Mack, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and it can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Mike 10. Record. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Back to throw here. Going deep here for Bryant. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
Fielded just inside the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
30 base. Right, team 6. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Y'all not ready. You're out. Tighten up. Tight dog. Go. You go tight. You got tight right there. 49, check 49. Go. Yo, faster.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Patch it. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, high 7. Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike. Check. 50. Hey, echo. Check 53. What we got? Check your hot read. Check, crunch. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Looking to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
18 Gator. 3 bucks. Shit. H3. 218, chop it. Let's go.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
61, matchbox lights. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Shoot.
They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnover.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Todd Gurley, an 80-yard touchdown, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. 1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Big stop, big stop, let's go. He's coming, double up. He's coming, double up. General West. Mike, 53. Get it.
This a give to Mack running to the right. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, check. Fresno. Watch safety creep. Leo. Hey, alert 3.
Now back to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Ready. 50, flank. 2-jet bomber. Ready.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Let's bring it. Slam.
On second down now. It's Mack. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Check. 50. Go.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
55.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Watch the shit. Pick the edge. Look at me. Zipper. Fight.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Flush to his right. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, and that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
53, Mike. Let's go one more. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Check. Check, nickel. Rock it.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now! Switch!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking deep downfield. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
60 Pittsburgh.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go again. 53 to Mike. 53. Check. Yep. All right, T. Let's try. All right, T. Mike, 53. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I'm coming. Check. Watch twitch.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You can't block me. Yeah. Hit it.
They'll try and throw for it here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They try right side here. Gurley. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. Complete to Bryant. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Check 15, check 15. Check 4, check 4.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got Smith here. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage, in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
They come out here in the eye. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Browns take over at their own 25-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10
We gon' work.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Man, let's get some penetration here. Hey, box drop. Now.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
Come on, set.
3rd and 2.
Gator. 53. Mike, 53. Don't let him breathe. Greystone, travel. Hey, rock it. Shift. 53 is the Mike. Ready.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Check 99. 53 is the Mike. 53. Check 53. Here we go. Deep river.
They'll run on 1st down. Mack. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
53 is the Mike. 53. Hey, orbit. Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. Heavy?
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. He'll drop to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's caught, Smith. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Check 52. You got motion, man. You got whip. Watch the whip.
Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Gurley again here on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Mike 10. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here. That's it. Watch the run.
He'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Dez. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check three.
Again they run with Gurley. And some room to maneuver. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Packers 27, Browns 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Hey, seam 6. 53 is the mic. All you get is a headache. Check. General West.
On second down, it's Mack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, Mike 7. 53, Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check. Lucky. Hey, Sam off. 6. Why? Hey, Echo. Check 43.
2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Taco Charlton coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I'm going to come back to you. Get it.
And he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Mike 10. You must be getting tired of seeing me. I got Mike 10. 3 bucks.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll look to set up his blockers. And he's taken it all the way back for the return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
Yeah, 15 on it, 15 on it. 6 man. Check girls, check girls, check girls.
On first down, it's Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Another carry now for Gurley. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know.